Hello, it's Aaron Prunkin, and today I want to talk to you about how you can not feel guilty when you ask for a sale or not beg for a sale. So when a boat is in the ocean and in the off chance it goes and capsizes or sinks, and there's a whole bunch of passengers in the water, treading water or drowning, trying to stay alive, if the captain's lucky enough, they'll be able to send an SOS call, and a nearby ship or a rescue helicopter will come along and try to save all of the passengers who are in the water trying not to drown. Now when they turn up and there's hundreds of people, they ask themselves a question, as rumor goes, who do we save first? There's hundreds of people, we've got a small helicopter that can only take half a dozen at a time. We've got a boat that has so many life rafts or so many flotation devices. Which ones do we save? And rumor has it that the instructions that are given to both the helicopter and also the rescue boat are save those who are swimming towards each of those vehicles or ships. Now that kind of makes sense. If there's hundreds of people in there and you can only save, a certain amount, or only prioritize saving a certain amount, which ones do you go for? You go for the ones that are swimming towards those vehicles or boats, the ones that really want to be saved. They're the ones that are prioritizing. They're the ones that are showing that they need help and they want help. All the other ones, either consciously or subconsciously, don't recognize that if they swim towards help, they will actually get help. So that's how the rumor goes that they will be prioritized. So how does this actually relate to selling and asking for a sale without feeling guilty or begging for the sale? It relates so well. Now, it's just an analogy I wanted to give you, but those people that are in the ocean and they are drowning, they have a problem, they have a need, right? And the helicopter or the rescue boat has a solution to that need. Obviously, I'm doing this as a very basic example to illustrate that point. But there's a problem and there is a solution. Now, which one do you sell that solution to? The ones that are already automatically coming towards that and are qualified to have that. So when you're going out and trying to close a deal, you should be at all stages qualifying people to make sure that they definitely have a problem that your solution is going and solving. Now, instead of going out and proactively pushing your solution on people, you should be watching for those cues, the people swimming towards you, the people that want to be saved. You should be looking for those cues that they are coming towards your product. And it's usually them being proactive, not you. Asking questions, showing interest, asking buying questions, asking problem questions, all of these types of things should be the clue of them swimming towards you, the equivalent of that. Now, when people are swimming towards you, it's really easy not to beg for the sale. They are begging you to buy your product. And it should be really easy for you not to feel guilty about it. Particularly because if you have if you have a solution and that solution is a good solution, it actually solves a problem that someone has, you have an obligation to go out and help that person solve that problem. Asking for money is just the currency and the swap and the exchange of value that they're getting for a common value that you can then spend. They could pay you in peanuts if they wanted to. For you to trade peanuts for something else might be difficult, and that's the reason why we have currency, right? It's a common tool that we can use in exchange. Now, you're exchanging that to help them out. You have an obligation to go help people if your solution actually helps their problem. And you shouldn't be making crap products or services or solutions. You should be making stuff that actually works. And therefore, you shouldn't actually go out and feel guilty about asking for the sale, because it actually fits like Cinderella's shoe with her foot, or a glove to a hand. And again, you shouldn't be begging for it, because people will be coming to you and being proactive about trying to seek that solution. They are the people that are swimming towards your boat or your vehicle. So when you're going out and selling and you're trying not to feel guilty or trying not to beg for a sale, create a product or a service or a solution that actually fits perfectly to someone's problem. And then second of all, make sure that you are doing qualification at every step in the sales process. but also not being proactive and a hard seller. Look for those that are looking for you. And in doing those two things, you'll never have to beg for a sale again. And when it comes time to close, you will not feel guilty in doing so. So I hope this is helpful. I'd love you to try this out next time you are trying to sell, but it's not just a once-off thing that you're going to try and do at the time of asking for the sale. You build all of these things in, even back at the product creation stage, and all of the sales communication. So it's not just happening at the end, although it is. There's a lot of foundational work that goes into that. So let me know how you go with this, because I'd love to hear from you. And until we talk next time, I hope you have a great day, and goodbye. Thanks for listening, and if you like what was on here and want more, please go to orenprunken.com.